Let me introduce you to a unique machine. This is a Chipstar Vortex 105. I call it the 105 because of that inside there, the mouth that you actually feed into. It's 6+ high inches, 16 inches wide. That means it's 105 square inches, or some 45 square inches more, I believe, than the nearest competitor. This is a 6-inch drum chipper, not a disc chipper, a drum chipper. And if you look at the drum, you'll notice there are 8 knives on the drum without the conventional little pockets which collect the chips. You've got basically a rotational thing away from the drum, which actually has the paddles, which throws the chips through the chute. This actual encasing of the drum is especially shaped so that it actually creates a vortex. A vortex means that all the chips, once they've been chipped by the drum, go down into here, are sucked to the side where the paddles actually take them up and shoot up through there. A conventional drum has fins on the side here. So the tip speed is actually controlled, or if you like, or you can't get anything more than that's governed by the actual circumference of the drum. In this case, because we're able to take the paddles and the, if you like, the throwing disc away, or the throwing paddles away from the drum, we can increase the tip speed and therefore the throwing power through here, because it's governed by this circumference and not the circumference of the drum. The other thing about the vortex system is it actually sucks all the chips to the side and sucks the dust through here. You'll notice when it's put together, there are no slots, if you like, for air going into the compartment. So the operator operating at the back doesn't get any fine chips or fine sort of dust come back at them, because everything has been sucked up through here and out of there. The next thing I want to do is explain to you the safety systems around this machine. It has a wraparound operator bar, and it has a nudge system. That nudge system stops the rollers instantly. The next thing it has the standard curtain, and then you have 2 emergency stop units. Now the emergency stop units, when it hits it, it kills the rollers, but it also kills the engine. The nudge bar, that kills just the rollers. Pull it out. Now let's go around and see some the other safety stuff. When you look at the machine, you'll see that all of the moving parts are covered. It's all boxed in and covered, so again, a safety. The other thing is underneath here, if you can come a bit closer please, underneath here, under this enclosed flap, is again a safety device, a sensor unit. So as soon as this flap is opened a little bit, it'll cut the engine. If this is not in place, you will not be able to start the engine. Here, the actual hoses are enclosed with, basically you've got the covering of the Kevlar type to stop any, if the hose squirts hot hydraulic fluid, this will stop you getting damaged. Let me explain just how easy this machine is to operate and handle. Inside this box is a clutch, which is a fluid coupling or high fluid coupling clutch, which is basically fluid and cups. It's effectively an automatic clutch, and there are no wearing parts in it, so you're not having to replace, if you like, pads which are worn out. You don't have to push levers or pull belts or tighten belts or anything else. You just turn the key. Now, it's got a sizable jockey wheel on the front here. This machine only weighs 900 kg. So, easy to move, okay? Just as easy, lovely and easy to move. Hydraulic brakes. Basically, any motor car can take this because of the weight, and you don't need electric brakes or something within the actual car. Okay, so when I want to start it, all I have to do is pull out the choke, turn the key, and then once it's idled a bit, is then pull the throttle wide, and then you're ready to go. You'll see the numbers of the revs come up in here. Now the revs here are the revs of the drum not of the engine. This is the auto feed control unit. So it's measuring the speed of the drum, and when the drum speed goes down, guess what? Signal goes to rollers, don't feed me until revs come up again. Lovely and easy system for maneuvering this, one way, t'other way, put down, lock, done. Lovely and easy. This item here, you can actually lower this section completely down here, so you can take your chipper into your garage, pull the thing down and say, night night baby, and off you go. If you come round again further, this little knob here, nice and easy, just changes the speed of the rollers. So if you want to increase the speed or decrease it, just do that. Now I was saying how easy it is to operate. Choke out, turn the key, rev it up, and then you walk here, and then to engage it in forward motion, that. You're ready. Off you go, and off you feed.
I'm Remo. I'm an arborist. We've just put some very gnarly blackwood through it, branches go in every direction, and it takes it easily. It outperforms any of the other machines that I've used. It's very well built with high quality materials. It's got two very powerful in-feed rollers that drag the material in, and because of the wide mouth opening, it'll drag in anything you can put in there. The auto feed seems to work very well. It puts the bigger logs in at a good pace, doesn't stall. The chips are very good quality, consistent size. It doesn't seem to have any issues with shooting the chips at an angle out sideways.